Hey everyone, I'm Celeste Carlson, CEO of BoardSpark, a tech firm dedicated to supporting the nonprofit sector. Nonprofit boards are one of the most underutilized assets for organizational success. CEOs and executive directors often have limited time and capacity to manage and track engagement, which means opportunities for collaboration, advocacy, and resource mobilization are missed, and dollars are left on the table. This app was built to change that. It is still in development, but today's demo will show how it can simplify, energize, and streamline board engagement tracking across organizations by focusing on 4 concrete types of engagement that really matter. First, no ask fundraising actions taken between board meetings. Then meeting RSVP and attendance. Then giving a personally meaningful gift. And when assigned, guided mentorship touchpoints between experienced and new board members during the first year of board service. So let's start with the perspective of the board user. Well, that's doing something funky. Here we go. Okay, so as a board member, you can see quickly how you're engaging in these areas. First, by seeing at a high level when you first log in, how many points you have in comparison to the rest of your board colleagues. Then you can drill down and see how much engagement you're doing in these areas that we've already identified. How many actions you've completed between meetings, if you've RSVP'd to a meeting, if you've attended a meeting, if you've given a personally meaningful gift, and when assigned, the board buddy portion shows up. Really what you are hoping to do is open doors and make connections between meetings, show up to meetings through RSVPs. The goal here is clarity and encouragement. I know it matters, I know how I'm doing, and it feels doable, not overwhelming, and it's intuitive. Okay, now let's look at the org lead, which would be the executive director, CEO, board chair. There are 2 seats of this level for each organization. The same 4 engagement types roll up into clear high-level picture of the board as a whole. So if you're a board chair, you're going to be doing actions, you're going to be gaining points yourself, but then you also have the ability to see the analytics across the board for the organization. So you can see how many actions have been assigned, completed, are open, and overdue. Overdue meaning over 30 days. You can track attendance through the app. You can pair board buddies and see if they're actually making progress on those connection points. And you can track the board giving. This isn't about catching people doing something wrong. It's about seeing where the board is strong, where someone might need more support, and where a small nudge or conversation could make a big difference. It acts like an engagement partner, helping you as leaders focus your limited time where it has the most impact. And then for nonprofit support organizations, think United Way or a community foundation. These 4 engagement types then become a lens across many boards at once. If you're supporting 5 organizations, you can see them at a high level, who is engaged and who needs help. But then you can also see the actions, attendance, board buddy, and board giving analytics as you drill down by organization overall. This turns anecdote into insight. It helps you prioritize one-on-one support where it is most needed. For example, if you go to the leaderboard, you can see This org gamma probably needs some further support to build board engagement. Or what topics to address in cohort trainings and where your capacity building work is already moving the needle. Strong, engaged boards don't just make governance easier. They open doors to new relationships, funding, and community trust. This app was designed to make that engagement visible, actionable, and sustainable across these 4 core areas. If you'd like to be part of the next phase, please complete the pilot interest form linked in the description box below and stay involved as we continue testing and refining. For nonprofit support organizations interested in collaboration, or anyone with questions, you can reach out to me at celeste@boardspark.net for more information. Follow me on LinkedIn to stay apprised of developments as they happen, and make sure to visit my website, which is also linked in the description box below, to learn more. Thank you so much for your time today, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great rest of your day.